6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The Prime Minister has reached Ankara on a two-day official visit to Turkey. The Finance Minister says Pakistan is keen to tap into the American investment, expressing openness to foreign direct investment from American firms. Pakistan recorded a current account surplus of $1.2 billion last month for the first time in history. The Organization of Islamic Cooperation has once again affirmed the commitment to people of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir's struggle for inalienable right to self-determination. 25 more Palestinians have been martyred by the Israeli forces in Gaza. In the Pakistan Super League, Multan Sultans will face Lahore Qalandars in Multan this evening. And now the news in detail. The Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif has reached Ankara on a two-day official visit to Turkey at the invitation of the Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. He was received warmly by the Turkish Defense Minister at the airport. During the visit, he will hold extensive discussions with the Turkish President on bilateral relations and the recent regional and international developments. The Prime Minister is accompanied by the Deputy Prime Minister Mohammad Ishaq Dar, the Minister for Information and Broadcasting Ataullah Tarar, and the Special Assistant Sayyid Tariq Fatmi. Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif has reiterated Pakistan's desire to further strengthen mutually beneficial cooperation with Rwanda in diverse fields. He was talking to the Minister for Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of the Republic of Rwanda, Olivier J.P. Nduhangire, who called on him in Islamabad today. The Prime Minister congratulated Rwanda on opening its resident mission in Islamabad and said it would prove instrumental in enhancing bilateral trade, particularly through enhanced business-to-business interaction. The Rwandan foreign minister expressed his country's keenness to strengthen trade and economic ties with Pakistan. Meanwhile, talking to the Secretary General of the International Trade Union Confederation, La Triangle in Islamabad, the Prime Minister said the government is expanding the scope of employees' old age benefits institution and workers' welfare fund. He said National Vocational and Technical Training Commission at the federal level and various vocational training institutes at the provincial level are conducting multiple training programs to equip the youth with market-oriented skills. The Secretary General of the International Trade Union Confederation praised Pakistan's commitment to democratic values and appreciated the measures taken in the country for the welfare of the workers and the laborers. Talking to a delegation of Chinese space technology company Galaxy Space in Islamabad, Shahbaz Sharif expressed Pakistan's desire to enhance cooperation with China in the field of space technology, space satellites, telecommunication, and satellite internet. He said Pakistan is according high importance to the space technology sector. The Galaxy Space delegation expressed keen interest in investing in Pakistan's space technology and industry and pursuing joint ventures with Pakistani space technology institutions and private telecom companies. The Finance Minister Mohammad Aurangzeb has reiterated the government's commitment to maintain momentum of economic reforms. During his meeting with the International Monetary Fund Managing Director Kristalina Georgieva in Washington, D.C., he thanked the International Monetary Fund team for reaching a staff-level agreement on the first review under the Extended Fund Facility and a new arrangement under the Resilience and Sustainability Facility. In his meeting with the President World Bank Group, Ajay Banga, the Finance Minister expressed gratitude to the World Bank for its historical support to Pakistan. Meanwhile, talking to Bloomberg News, the Finance Minister says Pakistan is open to foreign direct investment from American firms. Mohammad Aurangzeb said a trade delegation will also visit Washington in the coming months to bridge the trade gap. The minister said Fitch also upgraded Pakistan's credit rating last week, citing confidence that Pakistan will be able to sustain reforms under the IMF loan program. Pakistan recorded a current account surplus of $1.2 billion last month. This is the country's highest monthly current account surplus. This is Radio Pakistan giving you the news. The Minister for Planning and Development, Ahsan Iqbal, has stressed for a technology-based alliance with ASEAN to promote inclusive prosperity. Addressing the Association of Southeast Asian Nation Pakistan Technology Expo in Islamabad today, he said Pakistan is deeply committed to a future driven by innovation and technology. The planning minister said Pakistan greatly values its partnership with ASEAN and sees immense potential in deepening ties in science, technology, and innovation. The special envoy of the OIC Secretary General on Jammu and Kashmir, Ambassador Yusuf Al-Dube, says all OIC member states support the inalienable right to self-determination of the people of Jammu and Kashmir. Talking to the Federal Minister for Kashmir Affairs and Gilgit-Baltistan, Amir Maqam, he said his visit to Pakistan is to understand the evolving situation of Jammu and Kashmir dispute, especially after the Indian actions of August 5, 2019. Yusuf Al-Dube said Jammu and Kashmir dispute is one of the oldest disputes on the agenda of both the United Nations and the Organization of Islamic Cooperation. In his remarks, Amir Maqam said Pakistan will continue to extend moral, political and diplomatic support to the Kashmiri people until they achieve their inalienable right to self-determination. The process for vaccination to Hajj pilgrims kicked off at 11 Haji camps across the country today. According to the Ministry of Religious Affairs, the Hajj pilgrims are also being provided with vaccines to prevent them from meningitis, flu and polio. Special arrangements have also been made regarding corona vaccine for pilgrims above 65 years of age. The International Earth Day was observed today. This year, the theme of the day is Our Power, Our Planet. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif, in his message on the International Earth Day, called for renewing the global commitment to shared responsibility of safeguarding the planet Earth from pollution and growing threat of climate change. He said Pakistan contributes minimally to global emissions, but it ranks fifth among the nations most vulnerable to climate-induced disasters. The All Parties Hurriyat Conference has called for a complete shutdown across the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir on Friday to oppose the controversial Waqf Amendment Act 2025 and the mass issuance of domicile certificates to outsiders. The All Parties Hurriyat Conference spokesman, Advocate Abdur Rashid Minhas, in a statement in Srinagar, called the Waqf Act as anti-Muslim move and a direct assault on the political, religious and social identity of the Kashmiri and Indian Muslims. The APHC also called upon the international community to take urgent action and resolve the Kashmir dispute, warning its non-resolution threatens peace and stability in the South Asian region. On the other hand, the Indian troops have launched a coordinated search operation in Pahalgam area of Islamabad, Anantnag. At least 25 more Palestinians have been martyred by the Israeli forces in Gaza. Out of them, 11 people have been burnt to death in Khan Yunis. The Gaza government media office updated its death toll to more than 61,700 since the start of the Israeli aggression in October 2023. Ukraine will hold peace talks with the United Kingdom, France, and the United States in London tomorrow. President Volodymyr Zelensky wrote on social media platform X that Ukraine is ready to move forward to achieve an unconditional ceasefire. Cricket. In the 12th match of the Pakistan Super League, Multan Sultans will face Lahore Qalandars in Multan this evening. The match will start at 8 o'clock tonight. And finally, the weather report. Mainly hot and dry weather is expected in most parts of the country during the next 12 hours. However, rain, wind and thunderstorm is likely at isolated places in Upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Gilgit-Baltistan and Kashmir and adjoining hilly areas. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.